I remember also reading on MySpace was, I know there's at least one Blink fan in here.
All three.
And so, how do you guys feel about that? The whole reunion thing that they
it's
announced?
awesome.
Dope. I mean, I wasn't I don't know. For me, I wasn't excited. Like, I don't know.
I was gonna be more excited.
Yeah, I just they announced it on like national television. I was like, that'll be cool.
It would be better if they just showed up somewhere.
Yeah. But no, I mean, for me, I didn't think I was gonna be that excited. But then, like, I remember, back in 7th, 8th grade, it was just starting to get into music in general. Before, before you actually get into music, you listen to the radio. You're like 3 Doors Down, like that was like the Baja Men song was out. So I was always like, ooh, let the dog. But like Blink, I heard Adam's songs. And I really, that's what really hit me. I'm like, this is actually a band that I want to listen to. I never felt that way before. And so I always remember like going on their websites and like looking at fan sites and seeing all the pictures and bios. And then like when I found out when we saw the Grammys and they were back together, I just found myself doing that again. I'm like, I'm back to those like 7th grade schoolgirl days.
I think I was like happier, just like wondering when they would get back together.
Yeah,
I wonder when they'll get back together.
Well, because now they could suck, and then just be
exactly.
like, no, it's ruined.
Yeah, I never got to see him live.
Like,
so I was always like,
when they were ahead,
Yeah.
I was always like, I'll never get to see him live, and now I do, and so it's kind of like.
You don't want to anymore?
Well, no, I do, but it's not that same kind of supply.
It's not going to be as good as the old days. They're like pushing like 35 now. Just hope they don't see this interview.
They're the best. We got to meet Tom on the Warped Tour.
Oh, really?
When he was doing Years and Eras.
Yeah.
He was like...
I was scared shitless. He's a lot taller in person for one.
He was like...
He's just a lot more intimidating. And I just
anything.
just wanted to do casual handshake, and my hands were just like shaking. I'm just like, I'm getting out of here. I can't do
But
this.
it was cool too because it wasn't
like a
like
clown.
we had to meet him like a fan. Like they had barbecues a lot of nights, so he was just sitting in his chair. You can sit down and talk with him instead of being like in line as a fan getting something signed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I sat and talked to him a couple times, and like half the time he'd be funny, like Blink-182, and then half the time he'd be all like Bono-ish. Like I'd be like, we want to do this, and he's like, first step is just to think you can do it. I'm like,
oh God.
I'm like, Tom, I know I think I can do it. That's what I'm actually acting upon. He's like, good point. And I'm just like, right, Tom.
It's ruining that expectation.
I mean, he's still awesome. I was just like, it was just funny to finally meet him and have him be like that.
You guys just did a first music video, right?
Yes.
So that's pretty cool too.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
sweet.
most fans never
Get
do
that. I know.
Yeah, we
It's
went
definitely-
down to Virginia Beach maybe a month ago. Sweet.
And it's definitely one of those times you have to like step back and just be like, exactly, like we got this far. You know what I mean? If we never make it too far past this, at least we got to have something. You know what I mean? Music video.
Yeah.
And it was cool because they just did a Day to Remember like the day after. And
Yeah.
of course, they're blowing up.
Yeah.
So it's cool to just to see all these connections. Like I was looking at AP.com, Alternative Press, and they were talking about Megan Dia in one article, and I just met them and like went on the tour bus with them and like hung with them. And then the next one thing was about Day to Remember's video, and I was just like, it's cool to see you're starting to connect. You're starting to connect with all these bands, and it's cool to see all that,
Yeah, the
It's all
director's
about
awesome.
that.
He's done like so many victory bands and like a lot of reputable bands, so it was cool to work with him.
That's how it happens though, it's like one day you're just, here. You're
Yeah.
in Harper's Ferry, and then the next day, that's how it is. But, and speaking of new projects, what are you guys going to be doing? Albums and
Yeah,
coming out?
we're
working on it right now.
writing for the full length right now, and hopefully like an early summer release, but I'm not too sure.
And we're gonna use some of the songs from the EP, just because it's been like 9 months, but we feel like some of those songs are worth more pushing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You have to perfect it.
Yeah, exactly. And
We've
this
only reached out to like maybe a quarter of the fans we should have, So
yeah. And this one might be in stores too, which makes a difference. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, absolutely.
it'd be sweet.
And we're working on a cover song too for it.
Yeah.
We might either put on the album or just on the MySpace.
Yeah,
I'm going to put on the album.
have some fun.
I know. It'd be
You
weird.
can't just have to, it's like you want to listen to the song, but then you're like, I can't,
Maybe like
you're
a-
in the car.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
Maybe an
that's
iTunes exclusive or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be good.
If you could be at any show, past or present, any band, what would it be?
If we could go to a show.
Yes, go to a show.
Go to a show.
Well, my favorite bands are Blink and Switchfoot, and the first show I went to was a Switchfoot show, and that was just amazing. Like hearing Adam's song from Blink was that first step of getting to a band, and then seeing Switchfoot, because like I said, lyrically you always try to be more of a purpose than just boys and girls.
To go to like
And they always do that.
an NSYNC concert or something. Like I wonder how that would be. Like I've never been to like a boy
I
band
think I'd go to a
concert.
U2 concert.
Yeah,
I was watching U2 concerts today.
Oh yeah, scratch that. No boy band, Coldplay. That would be
Yeah.
sick.
I'd probably just
But,
go to a Blink concert.
but tickets were like probably like $150.
I'd go to when they recorded Mark Tom and Travis show.
Ooh,
I did.
For that,
I
that
did.
recording.
You didn't go to that.
You didn't go to
Not
that.
to the recording, but like
Yeah.
around. I went to see them around
No,
that.
we're talking about
area.
the actual
Oh, the
day they
actu-
recorded it.
Oh, the day like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that,
that day.
that would have been sweet. Was it like 02?
Probably.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
And I don't know if this question's gonna work with you guys because I haven't seen any. I just got my first tattoo. Do any of you guys have tattoos?
Nah.
Not yet.
Nope.
I didn't
We're too
think so.
innocent.
What?
We're-
That's crazy.
I'm gonna be the badass. I'm gonna get a tattoo
Like I'm getting
Some
more,
point.
a little bit more into
You're gonna get
fashion.
Blink 182 tattooed across your
on my
chest.
lip right here. 182.
I wear like V-neck a lot. I'm getting more into fashion, and so like every now and then I'll just like I'm like maybe a chest tattoo someday, but not for a while still.
Oh,
He's not-
that's no
he's not
fun,
cool enough
guys.
I'm
for
not
Yeah.
cool enough. I'm sorry. That would be my first one though.
Yeah.
Here.
I heart one.
Maybe when we get big, you know.
Yeah.
Your celebration.
Yeah, I'm a wimp, so it's like
I want to get one on my
Oh, it
neck
doesn't
so like
hurt.
everybody can always see it. And be like,
yeah.
what's up?
And like I'm an all or nothing kind of guy, so it's either no tattoos or I get like a sleeve and like you know what I mean. I go all
So,
out for
so
it.
no tattoos.
So probably no
I was
tattoos.
gonna say I don't
All or
know how it
nothing.
works.
Yeah, I don't think you could.
Well,
You
you
know,
can find
I
a
don't think you continue to go to church with a full sleeve.
Oh, I would. I would.
Somebody, you guys have gotta fess up to guilty pleasures. You gotta.
Guilty pleasures.
Ooh, oh,
Yeah.
David Archuleta.
oh, mine's
I love-
Enrique, mine's
I love that
Enrique
CD.
Iglesias.
I'm trying to think
I love
of
that
one.
escape song.
What's a guilty pleasure I got? I don't know. I'm sure there's a bunch.
You gotta.
Okay,
say
okay,
this
okay. I got one. Okay, this show I like never watch TV anymore, but every now and then I'll get like I'll just love one show because it's like calming for me. John and Kate plus 8.
Oh my God!
I love
no!
that, yes.
You watching that
That's the
lately?
best
Because
answer.
here's the thing. Like, okay, you see little kids walking by, like little baby, and you want to watch him, but like being like a 20-year-old guy,
Yeah,
you
be
just kind of
creepy.
feel creepy. You know what
So
I mean?
you
Like,
can watch 'em through
if
the
you like
TV,
don't
right?
shave or something, and then you get to see like 8 like Asian kids the whole time, just like yelling and like crying and like falling on the. You know, what I mean, it's just funny. And I'm like, that's really nice.
Yeah, I'd say David Archuleta and probably mainly Taylor Swift. But I actually really like Taylor
Swift,
Swift,
yeah.
so.
I mean, we all love like
I love Taylor Swift.
we all like kind of like I didn't remember and like some
You
of
heard
the
it here
hard bands,
first.
but we all like pop music too. Like a good song is a good song. So
Yeah.
often we'll just listen to Taylor Swift and stuff like that.
Whatever's good.
Yeah, myspace.com/redrecords.
But yeah,
Mike
I
and
don't know.
us.
Check us out. Like I said, our CD's gonna be in stores hopefully, and we might
Beginning of the summer.
do
probably.
some more Warped Tour midsummer. So just always go on MySpace. We're always
Evo.
updating it, so check that out.
Wait, we're
Are
doing
you
a
guys
tour,
gonna
right?
be doing?
Doing a tour.
Yeah,
April,
yeah,
May.
we are.
Yeah,
April/May.
we can't tell who yet.
Can't
but
tell
we'll
who,
be out.
where.
Yeah,
but check
April,
that
May,
out.
June.
Secrets.
So
Ready for that.
It's in the works. It's in the kitchen.
All right, thank you guys.
thank you. Bye.
Bye.